I made it work. It works. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I wasn't able to make it work. And now obviously it works. And I see there's only one person left in the stream. Oh no, two or one. So shall we sing together, or please just write me something into the chat. Inform me if you are willing to start. I'm waiting for your message. Okay, so we will just start. I don't know what happened, what was the mistake, but I think we are connected now. That's nice. Namaste, welcome to the session. A little bit late. And, I just thought I want to really give something positive into the world now, because there are things going on and we are just not in control of it, as we are actually never in life, but this time it's maybe a little bit more tough for people. And so first of all, I wanted you to join me in a nice singing of the Om, but this time we will sing it in three different sounds. We will sing Aum, and I tell you why. Well, it is said that if you make the sound of the sun audible for human ears, then it will sound somehow like that. And that turned out to be the Om that everybody knows. And so if it's really the sound of the sun audible to human ears, that means it's the source of energy, of pure life. And if we sing that, we charge ourselves, we connect ourselves to that energy source. So that's why we are going to do that a couple of times. You just make sure that you are upright and in a nice position. And then we will start. You inhale. It's even better to close your eyes and just enjoy the sound vibrating inside again. And feel the energy coming from the sounds and charging you with good, fresh energy. And now you chant it silently just inside of yourself. Very nice. Great. And just feel for a moment the effect of that beautiful sounds inside of yourself. Enjoy the vibrations. Yes. And I'm thinking to sing some positive words with you, because also, of course, for the same reason, we are confronted with a lot of negativity right now, only bad news. And actually, I believe that there are as well good news, but we are not informed so much about the good news because people like the bad news. So let's sing it out to the cosmos that there are also good news. And we will just sing good news, okay? That these words. And the melody goes like that. Good news, good news, good news. Together. Good news, good news, good news. I'm sure that everyone has at least one or two good news during the day. And now I ask you just to think of these. Think of those good news and just feel that. Feel that there are good news and sing it with full feeling. Good. We start from here. Good news. Good news. Good news. If we connect our feeling, to the sound, to the voice, then automatically we will have so much more power and it will sound so much nicer without us doing anything for it. Just the feeling. It's the feeling that makes it. Okay. So think of these beautiful good news that you received today, whichever they were. Good. We start from here. Good news. Good news, good news. And I'm sure also yesterday you had some very good news. Good. We start from here. Good news. Good news. Good news. Again. Good news. Good news. Good news. And I'm sure already these words are uplifting to your spirit. At least it is to mine if I sing that. Now you can just once more checking out if you are pronouncing the sound g, first sound of good, good, you can feel something that touches in the back of the mouth, in the throat. Can you find out what that is? Well, of course, you are not replying now, so I will tell. Back of the tongue, which goes up and touches the soft palate, den weichen Gaumen. Good, good, good. And it's very, very helpful for singing if that soft palate is really nicely strong and like if we are yawning, it takes the shape that is like a rainbow, for example. Okay. And if we say that g, it helps us to directly bring the soft palate in that shape that it needs for singing, that it needs for a quality sound. Okay. So let's give our attention a little bit to that g sound, and g that lifts our soft palate and it gives us a nice sound. Okay. Good. We start from here. Good news. Good news. Good news. Again. And always really be aware of that soft palate. Good news. Good news, good news. And from here, good news, good news, good news. And then relax your jaw. Good. But it just falls down and the sound is able to vibrate through your cheeks. Because if the jaw is holding, is tense, no vibration can pass, or only very little vibration can pass through. Okay? Good. Really let the jaw hang. Again. Good news. Good news, good news. Good from here. Good news, good news, good news. We can make the experiment and really let our jaw be tense and not open our mouth and see how that sounds so that we really experience the difference. Good news. Now open. Good news. Close. Good news. Okay. Again, with open, hanging, relaxed jaw. Good news. Good news. Good news. Yes. I have these funny lights on my head. It's coming from the rolling Rollladen, from that rolling curtain. Okay. It should not disturb us too much. Good. We start from here. Good news. Good news. Good news. Yes. And now, of course, if there are good news, our face lights up, right? So just if we give one thought to that one good news during the day, even if there were 99 bad news, but if we really focus our attention on that one good news, it will change everything. So, yeah, that's our practice. We have to practice that. And of course, it also enriches our sound if we light up our face in that mood that there are good news. Okay, so light up our faces. Good. We start from here. Good news. Good news. Good news. And from here. Good news. Good news. Good news. Let's make a small experiment. Like if you light up your face, really let it be very shiny. Doesn't mean you need to smile over the whole face, but just from inside, light up the face. And how does it feel? Just close your eyes and feel that openness, the friendliness, that kindness, the space inside. There's space in the back of the mouth. There's space in the cheeks, space behind the eyes, space between the eyebrows, and even space on our crown to connect it to the universe. With that openness, there is no room for any negative thoughts in our brain, in our mind. It's just a blank white open space. And that helps also, of course, get into a good state. And for singing, it helps to give the sound all the space, all the resonance that it can have. Okay? So open this. And we sing it from here. Good news, good news, good news. And when you're inhaling, you're preparing, you're opening that space. And then the sound has a free flow into that space. Again. Good news, good news, good news. Yes, beautiful. Let's continue to some other beautiful words, not only good news, but also an invitation to open our hearts. You know, in that times of fear, our hearts start to close down and we are getting tense in the chest. So if we sing, we inhale deeply and we inhale into the chest and widen it up. We are, first of all, we can just put our one hand on the heart region. And if you can, if it's comfortable for you, you can also put the other hand on the back, the opposite of the other hand, and then you can just feel your chest and the breathing that opens up the chest. And then feel the space between these two hands. Feel that the chest is opening from the front and from the back, expanding. If you are not comfortable with the hand on the back, it's also possible to lean onto a wall. Also get some contact with this part here to the wall. And in this manner, we will stay connected to our heart, to our chest, and we will sing. Just first listen. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. So this, we sing it 4 times, and each time it's rising higher. You can try it together. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Very good. And now my suggestion is that the higher you rise with the voice, your attention in the body will also rise upward. So now we have that these hands, they help us to remain grounded with our sound. So always, just whenever you rise, the melody rises, feel your hands, especially the hand on the back, or if you are leaning to the wall, feel into the wall. Feel that contact of your back to the wall or to the hand. It will help to rise. It will give roots to the sound. We start from here. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. And from here, open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. If you feel uncomfortable, you can change the hands, or you can just remember the feeling and open your arms again for that big opening. Oh, again. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Also helps when you're just standing normally without anything in your back, that you're leaning back a little bit when the high notes comes, that really your back is working with you and you're getting more support from the back. Start from here. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Yes, and be careful. Sometimes it happens we're going higher with sound and our chin moves upward. So actually our voice is being, it's becoming more narrow here in the throat. So remember, always the head a little bit, the chin a little bit, tiny little bit, the chest. And you have more length in the back, and that can work for you. Okay? From here. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Again. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Another very beautiful thing is, I'm giving you lots of ideas that could support you. You don't have to use them if you're already contented with how it worked, but you can just try out. Another very beautiful thing is when we touch here and like move upward, downward when we sing high notes. For example, open your heart. It also reminds us to remain grounded, because otherwise it happens that open, the voice rises only until here and it's getting very narrow. Okay. We start from here and we try that if you wish. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Like that. Very nice. One last round. Oh, from open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. Open your heart. for a moment now, close your eyes. And maybe if you feel like, put your hands on your heart and feel the vibrations still in your body. Vibrations of the good news that you receive every day. The vibrations of your open heart, your open face that lights up with the good news. And may you just take these good feelings, good vibrations into your evening, day, or whichever time it might be where you are right now. This whole video will be available after I close the live stream. So if you tuned in a little bit later, you can still join the video and stay healthy, stay in good spirits, and see you next time. On Tuesday, there will be a session in German again at 2:30 German time. Yeah. Namaste. All the best.